Hi Capricorn, this is your January 20th through the 26th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. Spread number 4 after that will be on your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Capricorn. We have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Magician. In the potential outcome, we have the Star with the Chariot and the Sun. And we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have quite a few zodiac signs. Yeah, we have Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Aries. Yeah, every single fire sign. Anyway, I usually go with kings and queens, emperors and empresses, if any of them show up, right? So this King of Cups, the third card from the left, I assume that's the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with. So it could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with some major water placements in their chart. If they're not a water sign, it could be somebody who is maybe very mature, somebody who could sometimes have a problem expressing themselves. They could also be very loving when it comes to you. All right? So here's what's going on. This week, this King of Cups is going to take action. And they were waiting for something before this week. For some of you, they're going to get impatient, right? Perhaps you have something coming up, or maybe they were planning to do something on a particular date, but they're not waiting anymore. They're like, you know what? No, I can't wait. I got to do this now. I got to take action now. Or for others of you, maybe, you guys were waiting for a particular date, a particular something, and it's finally over. No more waiting. They're taking action. Because we do have a lot of action-oriented cards on the table. To the right from this King of Cups, right? To the right from this King of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Magician. The Knight of Wands is the most passionate, the most fiery knight out of all 4 knights. It's also a bit of a red flag if this knight were to show up in other capacity, but I think it's all right. I think it's just this King of Cups getting all excited about this, right? The Magician, clarifying it, is a card of manifestation, and most importantly, the Magician is a card of taking action. The Magician is often underestimated or overlooked. It's a very active card. The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools, right? So, an action-taking card, and so is the Knight of Wands, and guess what? So is the Fool on the bottom of the deck. The Fool could simply be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, just going for it, right? Just going for it, jumping right in. And it could be them doing this out of the blue, or before they were supposed to show up. Or it could be both of you doing this, jumping right in. Let me talk about what we have to the left from the King of Cups, right? We have the Two of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Very stationary cards, right? The Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting and anticipation, all right? So perhaps they were or are waiting for something that's about to take place, that's about to happen. And it's finally happening. Maybe they were waiting to get paid, to get a job, to do something, or for something to happen, and they are no longer waiting because the waiting period is over, or whatever they were waiting for is finally here. Or they were supposed to wait until a particular day or something, and they're not waiting. They're not waiting. They're doing it earlier, right? So the Knight of Wands with the Magician is them just doing it, right? Going to see you, taking some sort of action, all right? And in the potential outcome, we have the Star with the Chariot and the Sun. Every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card. Pretty much all except for one card in the main spread are minor arcana cards, right? The Magician is the only major arcana card, and it's a clarifier. And every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card. And out of all major arcana cards, yeah, those are some of them. Those are some of those cards, some of those major arcana cards you want to have, really. All right. First of all, the Star could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a card that will wish come true. You know, this whole reading could be perhaps about this King of Cups waiting for the love of their life, and now that you show up in their life, you're going to be like, you know what, that's it. This Capricorn is the love of my life, and I'm finally happy, I'm finally moving forward, right? That happens too, right? But whatever that wish come true is with the star, it's happening this week. And moving forward. Speaking of moving forward, the Chariot in the middle could be a Cancer you're dealing with. So if this King of Cups is a Cancer, right, it's them again in the potential outcome. But at the same time, the Chariot is a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's a card of victory, success. You know, it's a great card to have. The Sun right next to the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Alright, it's the happiest card in the deck. So look at all those cards in the potential outcome. The Wish Come True card, the Star, the Victory card, the Moving Forward card, the Chariot, and the happiest card in the deck, the Sun. Come on. Fantastic, fantastic cards. The Fool on the bottom of the deck, to me personally, it looks similar to the Sun card. I always look at the Fool card and I always consider it as a happy card. So it's just pure happiness in the future. Alright, Capricorn, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Capricorn, this part is for you. We have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the 3 in 1s. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 2 of Cups, clarified by the 6 of Cups. And we have the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or whatever your husband's, wife's, boyfriend, girlfriend, zodiac sign is. You know what it looks like? It looks like either a spontaneous trip or last-minute trip or last-minute decision trip. All right, and perhaps some of you could be going where you've been before. Okay, but that's what it is. It's a trip. If you're not going anywhere, maybe, like I said, it's going to be a spontaneous trip or a last-minute trip, because that's what it kind of feels like. Okay, the Knight of Swords, the first card that came out, it's actually the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, right? It's also a card of a fight or some sort of disturbance, because it's out of all 4 knights, the Knight of Swords is the knight that tends to get into fights. But I think in this case, it's not that. I think since it's the fastest knight, it's just going to be something happens very unexpectedly or last minute. Or maybe it's like a hot deal that you will see online. Perhaps you're signed up for some sort of a newsletter and you're going to receive that email and they'll say last minute hot deals, you know, and you're going to be like, yay, we always wanted to go back there where we've been before, or we always wanted to go there. It's like 50% off, let's do it. Right? So that could be it. The 3 in 1s clarifying the Knight of Swords. It is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, right? And the decision is to go. I'm a little surprised by the 4 of Swords right there in the middle. The 4 of Swords, it could be simply you just taking a break, chilling by the fireplace at that place where you're gonna go, right? The 4 of Swords is just maybe getting some massages, getting some treatments done, procedures done, what have you. The 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I forgot to mention, it's also a card of going somewhere, right? Just like the Knight of Swords. So you do have 2 cards on the table that could be interpreted as cards of going somewhere. So that's why I assume this is what's actually going on. And the 2 of Cups clarified by the 6 of Cups right next to the deck, both of them are soulmate cards. Right, both of them are soulmate cards. In both of them, we see 2 people. Right, and the thing about the 6 of Cups, it could also be a person or a place from the past, somewhere you've been before, or it's simply a way of the universe to emphasize that yes, you're going to be spending time together with your person, because the 2 of Cups came out first, and the 6 of Cups is a clarifier. Right, so both are soulmate cards. Both feature 2 people in them. This is you 2 spending time together, enjoying this time together. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Capricorn, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. In your case, it may not even be an ex. All right, so we do have the Knight of Cups clarified by the King of Swords. We have the 2 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, maybe a Sagittarius. The 2 of Cups showed up again. It's your card of the week. Anyway, you know, the only card on the table that kind of sort of suggests it's somebody from your past is that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Because the Wheel of Fortune, it is a card of starting a new cycle. It's a very fortunate card, and at the same time, the Wheel of Fortune could be like a repeat or a restart of something. All right, so I assume that's what it means. And you're dealing with this King of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Cups. So the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with some major air placements in their chart. They're coming in or coming back with a Knight of Cups. Yes, it's a knight. It's not even a page anymore. There's nothing wrong with pages, but it is a knight. Nevertheless, it is a knight. The most romantic, the most caring knight, the most loving knight out of all four knights. And there's the Two of Cups. There's the Two of Cups, right? That's you and this King of Swords. It's a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love, as a matter of fact, right? It's a card of when two people are on the same page and feeling the same way towards one another. The Queen of Pentacles right next to the deck, I assume that's you, Capricorn. All right? I think it's a reasonable assumption. So it looks good. It looks good. I don't see anybody hesitating. I don't see anybody holding a grudge. I don't see anybody saying no, Capricorn. I don't see any of that. All right? Looks good. Looks very good. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Capricorn. This week we have the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or another Capricorn. Well, here's what's going on, Capricorn. The good news is that the very last card that came out is the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So at the end of the day, there's either a job offer or promotion or a business offer of some sort, or something along those lines, right? Or you could be accepting that. What's interesting, what's a little bit weird about this reading is it actually starts with the Ten of Swords and then it's followed up by the High Priestess. The Ten of Swords is a card of an abrupt ending. It's like when somebody gets fired, right? That's when the Ten of Swords plays out. Or somebody's contract being cut short. Or somebody quits on the spot. Somebody doesn't do a 2-week notice, doesn't put in a 2-week notice, but they're quit. All right? So that's what happens in the beginning. And that kind of results in the Knight of Pentacles. Or it could be the reason why the Ten of Swords is happening. So just to sum up, some of you could be quitting your job because you're starting a new job. Right? Others of you, maybe somebody gets fired and you get promoted instead. Or somebody gets fired and you get their job. I don't think you had anything to do with it. Perhaps they had to let that person go for whatever reason and they're hiring you instead, or they're promoting you. All right, if it's about business, then maybe somebody is dropping a business partner, or somebody's dropping a vendor or a service provider and they're hiring you or your company that you run instead. Right? You could be closing a deal, but again, somebody has to end something, drop something, so they could sign that deal with you. You know, something among those lines, one of those scenarios. Something comes to an end, but as a result, you're the beneficiary, right? You're the one getting that Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Capricorn. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This spread kind of sort of reminds me of the previous spread, the work, business, and finances spread. So this right here could be a repeat, or it could be something else. What I think is going on is somebody here, and I'll assume that somebody would be you, somebody's being chosen or selected for something. Okay? Out of maybe 2 people or out of many people. Right? Because the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. You see those 2 first cards? The Six of Pentacles every once in a while does play out as a card of a choice. Right? It's also a card of generosity. The person, there's 3 people in the Six of Pentacles. The person standing up, standing in the middle, is giving money to one of the people. They're choosing. Right? Or they're just being very generous. Okay? The Page of Pentacles is what's coming your way. It could be paperwork. Paperwork or a job offer, a promotion, or something. Or they're giving you something. Or they're choosing you. They're recognizing you. Maybe they're awarding you. Or, you know, something among those lines. The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory and success. Right? So I think this is you feeling this way. You feel victorious because of this selection. Alright? Or appointment of some sorts. The Three of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. This is you deciding to do it. Deciding to accept it. And you're actually going to be looking into the future. On the new level. All right, on the level that you're being selected to or promoted to or offered. You're taking it, you're accepting it. right? The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, or maybe literally going somewhere, right? Maybe you're being chosen to go somewhere, represent the company, and they're paying for it, or or to some sort of a conference or what have you, right? Or it could be bigger, right? On a grander scale, where you're being promoted, but that's what you're not expecting. That's what you're being chosen or selected. That's how it feels. All right, Capricorn, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing week.